Hi everyone. If you're new, hello. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Charlie, aka Wizard Kelly, and I am an American living in England. Since I moved here, a lot of people have asked me, why did I move here? What made you move to England? Well, I'm about to tell you. I decided to move to England because I accepted a job with the American Red Cross in their military department overseas. So, long story short, for a job. What I do in the Red Cross, I am a senior regional program specialist, which means I oversee a lot of our programs. And what we do at the Red Cross, we help service members during emergencies in their time of need with resources. We hold a lot of events and offer classes to service members, their families, their kids. One thing that the Red Cross is really known for is donating blood. So that's kind of one of the main things we do. How did I get the job? Well, if you know me or have been following me for a while, you know that I was born and raised in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And about 2 years ago, I decided to move to LA. I graduated college. I was pretty much done with my military career, my military time. So I was like, I'm tired of being in Louisiana, let's move. I decided to move to Los Angeles, California. And that was just an experience on its own. When I got to LA, my girl, Christina, she was working for the Red Cross in their blood services, and she told me they was hiring. So I was like, okay. I was new, looking for a job. So I went on the website and I applied. On the website, you were able to input your military job, your MOS, and they would pull up what they think would be the best job for you. And the Services to Armed Forces position was a hit. And I applied and I got the job. So originally I worked for the LA region, and this was right at the beginning of COVID, during the panorama. I worked for LA and I got furloughed because they lost funding for my position. So then I just started looking for other jobs within the same organization, and I started working for the San Francisco region. Still working from home. I just worked for the region, but still living in LA. And then from there, the only thing with that job was it was only for 6 months. I said, okay, I need a job, so why not? Took the job, and I actually ended up staying on for about 7 or so months. And so then, of course, I started looking for other positions. I wanted to stay within the organization because I really do like the company. And I applied for a new job. So I applied for jobs in the States, Louisiana, Texas, Washington. And I just said, F it, I'm gonna also apply to the position in England. Y'all, tell me why England was, they was one of the only people who contacted me back. I had the interview on Thursday, and by Monday, I knew I had the job. I was just like, oh my goodness. Who would have thought that me, a girl from Louisiana, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, would end up in England? Well, it has come true. So that process started in February. I accepted the job in February of 2020. Here we are in December, and I've literally just got here. This is week 2. Literally. So the process was super drawn out. It was there was a lot to do for the onboarding for this job. I had to get a secret security clearance, and I had to do a background check and fingerprints and apply for a visa, do a bunch of doctor's appointments, dental, medical, OBGYN for all my lady parts. It was a lot. I did not think it would have taken this long. But hey, my word of the year was patience, and that I held on to it, and I'm glad that I'm finally here from being patient. So one of my main reasons for coming to England and really accepting this job overseas like this was because, I don't know, I'm 25. I don't have any kids. Like I'll finish school. I didn't really have the military kind of weighing me down to stay in Louisiana. So it was like, why not? Why not go to another country, experience a whole new culture, travel, just see all of the things. That was like a big push. Just live your best life. I already took the leap of faith and moved across the country to California. So it's like, why not just move to a whole another country in England? It was just, I'ma just take the leap of faith, and I'm really glad I did. I've only been here 2 weeks and it's already been an experience. Y'all, it is so cold. Like when I tell you it's cold, like in Louisiana, it don't get that cold. Like right now, my people there in shorts. We be in shorts for Christmas. Out here, I be in my bubble coat, my gloves on, like it be cold. It be cold. And everybody's like, it's not that cold. Maybe for you. Speak for yourself. To me, it's cold. And it's just really cold. Let's talk like expenses and like what I have to pay for and blah, blah, blah. So the whole relocation process, like what I said before, the security clearance, fingerprints, all those doctor's appointments, I did not have to pay for it. So in a sense, so I paid for it out of my pocket at the time, but they reimbursed me all of that money. So I got it all back. On for my travel from Louisiana to England, the flight and all that, they paid for. They booked the flight themselves, and then like as far as like my bags and also like food for the in-between and just like the in-between travel money, they also gave me like a lump sum payment for that as well. So it came out of my pocket, but it really didn't come out of my pocket because they gave me the money to cover all of that. Since I've been here, I had to quarantine for like 2 days in a hotel. They covered that. My housing, which is a lovely house that I stay in now. Let me know if you want a house tour. I've been thinking about it, and I don't know if I want to do like an empty house tour and do one when it's furnished. I honestly haven't made up my mind yet, but it's in the noggin. I'm thinking about it. But my housing is totally covered. I don't have to pay for rent. I don't have to pay for water. I don't have to pay for utilities. Literally, all I have to pay for is a car. I have to provide my own transportation. Right now, I'm in a rental, and I plan on buying a car. Cars out here are like relatively cheap, mostly used cars. I don't really plan on buying like a new car because it's just not something I need right now. And especially out here, a lot of the cars are smaller. And with me being on the military base, like a lot of them kind of go through like used or whatever, so I can pay like $3,000, $4,000 for the whole car, and then I would just have to pay for like insurance and stuff. But other than that, yeah, everything else is me, food, you know what I'm saying? They do, on top of me getting like paid, they do give me like a little extra payment in there for like the cost of living type of situation. But nothing like too major, but you know, it all helps. A lot of people want to know like where I live. Do you live in London? Oh my God, do you live in London? Oh my God, how is London? I do not live in London, okay? London is not the only place within this country. Okay, that's like me being from Louisiana and the first thing, oh my God, are you from New Orleans? No, I'm not from New Orleans. I'm from Baton Rouge. Of course, like New Orleans is like the main city. London is the main city. Like I get it, but people, we just have to realize that is not the only place in the world. So no, I do not live in London. I actually live about 1:45, 2 hours max from London. That's about, if you're looking at the map, I live north of London, like kind of northeast, called Suffolk. Suffolk is basically it's basically farmland. It's a whole bunch of farmland. Because I live on a military base, I live on an Air Force base, and you can't have all these jets flying around like in town in the city. So it's very much in the country over farmland, which isn't terrible, but you just gotta make like a 25-minute drive to the nearest town to have like townish things. But it's not bad at all because there's a lot of Not a lot, but there's resources in this general area for us. It's an Air Force military base. I do like seeing like all of the planes and jets and stuff. If you know me, I'm prior Army, so Air Force is like, it's totally new to me. I don't really know the ranks. I know a colonel when I see a colonel. I know a major. Like, that's as far as I could go. I'm not really good with the ranks, but I'm learning, you know, as the time goes. But a lot of planes, of course, this is the Air Force. On the daily, they have, it's called a flyover. So if we're like on a meeting or on the phone or something, like, excuse me, you know, I'm getting my flyover, and it's just that loud noise that you hear, it's the plane. I think it's just so funny because like you look up and you just want to see it, but the plane's like halfway gone. You just hear like the noise. It's crazy but interesting because I get to see so many different things, especially seeing like a whole different branch of the military. I feel like I'm just learning so much and kind of doing like a little compare and contrast between the Army and the Air Force. So it's pretty cool. So that is all I have for this video. This is the why did I move to England? It has definitely been an experience since I have been here. Like I said, only 2 weeks and I'm freezing my butt off. But I'm taking it day by day, learning new things as I go. Everything is a new experience. I don't know anything until I know it. So just, you know, day by day. If you did like this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you do want to see more content, more videos from me. I do plan on posting weekly. And if I feel a little jazzy, I might post like in between the week, like little daily vlogs or something. I don't know. But if you do have any questions or anything, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear what y'all have to say. Anything, talk to your girl, I'll be bored. So yeah, this was nice. Bye y'all.